I should tell you, this is not some unvalidated approach. We pioneered the technologies to deliver this cocktail over the last 20 years, and it has an impressive track record of delivery some of the world's most important and safest medicines. We actually even use this technology to fight another epidemic, Ebola. And hopefully later this month, it will be the first treatment against Ebola ever to be approved by the FDA. So this is a tried and true approach. And as your own Dr. Jen Ashton just described, we just released some preliminary data from our ongoing trial, but the data was quite convincing that we had true antiviral activity in patients who had the highest viral levels, who were at the most danger. We showed that we could reduce the virus levels by about 99% in just a few days. And obviously, because it's this race between the virus and your own immune system, anything that can help your immune system lower the viral levels helps you win that race, helps you beat this virus.
So a lot of people are curious, how did this treatment reach the president? Did the FDA sign off on it?
Yeah, there is a standard approach. It's called the compassionate use approach. It's intended to deliver experimental medicines that have some evidence but have not been approved to patients who are in high need and need them. This mechanism has been in place for decades. We've actually been asked before. This has to be initiated by the patient's physician, in this case, the doctor, the president's team of doctors. They had to initiate the process. They had to get approval from the FDA for this. And then they had to work with us so that we could deliver the medicine to the White House.
And real quickly, a yes or no question. Is the First Lady taking this as well?
You know, we can't comment on anything that hasn't been described publicly or announced publicly by the White House. So all we can do is confirm that we did deliver the medicine to the White House. And as the White House has said, the president received this treatment.
Well, we appreciate.
I should mention that small numbers of other individuals, their doctors have requested this cocktail before, and we've delivered it in a similar manner. But this is not a mechanism that's intended to widely distribute this drug to lots of people.
Much. Joining us now is our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jen Ashton. Dr. Ashton, great to have you on this important and developing story this morning. Let's talk about some of these treatments first, because the White House says President Trump was given a dose of remdesivir, the antiviral drug, as well as an experimental cocktail made by a company called Regeneron. This is the antibody treatment. We're going to speak with one of the co-founders of that in just a moment, but give us a breakdown first of what these drugs do and how they could help the president.
So, but first we have to characterize them under the umbrellas of their treatment modalities. So there's an immune therapy and then there's an antiviral therapy. We've heard a lot about remdesivir, but the antibody cocktail made by Regeneron, given under compassionate use, actually uses two types of synthetic antibodies, targets that spike protein, and stops the virus from replicating. Ironically, they just released preliminary data on September 29th. They looked at about 275 patients, and they found that it actually lowered the viral load, improved symptoms, and some encouraging results.
And of course, 275 patients, that's not a wide-scale study, so we're still learning a lot about that. But we know the president has some high risk factors.